Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the CLC Paint YouTube channel. Previous video is still processing. Hopefully it processes right so we can have part 1, which was what we did there, and this will be part 2. Doing 2 little mini mountain landscapes, 2 inches by 3 inches. And I mixed some sap green with our phthalo blue here. And so we have a green-blue color. It's dark. We'll see how dark. I'm going to start on this. Start on this canvas far in the background. There's going to be little trees back there. And if you loaded the brush flat like this, if you push while you pull through the color, it will create a sharpness to the brush. And you can create little sharp points in the distance there. And as we get closer, the trees will get a little bigger, like so. A little shaky here, but sometimes that comes in handy. So we'll do a bigger tree there. And they're going to start to get quite bigger here, and maybe a little darker even. We'll mix a little more blue with our green. Make it a little darker. Sharpen the brush. We're going to make a tall tree here. Do a little left and right sweeps. Make him look like a little taller guy. My thought for this particular land area, it's going to come from the distance all the way across. So then we'll make a taller tree up here. And for these big ones, I'm doing little tiny left and right sweeps. Like little comma shapes. Preferably I'd have these close trees be as dark as you can get them. You put in between there, and we'll have this one be all the way up here by the clouds. Left, right, left, right. Flip the brush over to get color off the other side, and there we go. So that's a whole land area come from the distance towards us. And you want it to kind of go down at the bottom as well, so it gets closer to you. And then we'll do little indications of reflections. We'll have this one go off the canvas, these ones get smaller, and then we'll just pull this down slightly smaller as it goes back. Then we'll grab our fan brush from last time that we used to brush out the mountains, and we'll grab right where the land starts and pull straight down, and then we'll come across the whole thing once, maybe twice. Now we're going to do this one. This one will just have a distant land area in the back. So it'll be just, you can almost just do this. Try to keep the brush kind of vertical. Just like that. Maybe do some little up pulls. Tiny ones. Give the illusion of distant trees. And then pull that down. Use our clean brush to do the same thing. Not really clean, but it's our blending brush. Pull across. Now this is the real separator. We'll see if we have enough liquid white back here. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit. I don't think enough though. We'll see. See how that kind of makes a distant water line? I think we'll want a bit more liquid white than that. I'll be right back. I gotta grab some. Maybe we can use the liquid white that's on here. See this little pile? Yeah, that's still wet. So we'll take some of that, set it down on our current palette. We usually have multiple palettes going because of the smaller size. So then we're just going to swipe through that, get some on the blade there, and then come back and carefully insert ourselves a little water line. Ding. And if you like them to be more outstanding, you can do that. You can see how shaky I am there. Boom. See, that's kind of more visible there. And this side, we're going to do a water line after we do some dirt. So I think I'll add in secondary land area. Take some more green here through the blue. And this time we'll grab a touch of our purple, put it in there so it begins to get real dark. Real dark. And maybe we'll do this side first. Little pine tree here. Kind of blocks off the mountain as it gets closer. Also blocks off our land area in the back there. Sorry about the shaking. We'll say it comes out to about there. Reload, reshape the brush. I'll make a little taller tree back here. Got some white on the brush, I'll reload again to assure the darkness. If these aren't darker than what's in the background, then they'll look like they're close together. And bring that right down. Imagine little reflections in the water. We're going to do the same thing. Oh, excuse me. Same thing on this side. And we'll come down around and block off. Let's do that after we do some dirt there. And we can do it right now. Let's just do it. How about it? Grab a little more purple. Throw it in our green. Maybe a little more blue. Throw it in there. Now we got almost black. And this time our tree here will be this guy. And he's going to come all the way down to there. I like the shape of that tree. That's a nice one. And we'll do a bigger one this time. He's all the way up in the clouds. He's teaching the little one how to grow. They've been growing up together. And then see the land down here. That'll cut off a little bit of the water. Yeah, I think I want to get some real dark purple to mix in here. So that way we can do some bushes. Now if you press up, it makes little bush textures. See that? And it makes the land a little darker for our highlights. Ding. Then we'll come in and do, let's do our dirt now. So we're going to need some brown. I think this time I'll use the Van Dyke brown. We'll place it, and let's place it over here on the far side. Ooh, it's real thick too. Nice. Nice. And then maybe we can spin this around. Show you the brown there. Now we're going to take our knife and we'll use the small edge. We'll flatten out a bit of it there. And then I need to flatten it more. Yeah, there we go. Wipe that off. We'll just grab a little roll on the edge there. And we're going to start as close to us as we are. And just a little separator. And then as it gets further back, it should just disappear into the distance back there. Sometimes I like to add a real tiny little line back there, like that. And then we'll grab just a touch of white, set it next to the brown so it kind of blends. Get it kind of marbled together like that. And then we'll pull through that, grab a little, same thing. I'm even bending the knife while I'm doing this to control it. It's kind of tough sometimes. And then you'll pull downward to the left the same height that it is already so that your highlights mix. See, I kind of made a jump forward there, but that's all right. We'll say that's how the distance is. And you can do this as much or as little as you'd like. And then once you like it, we come back and do some water lines. So same thing you did before. Grab that little roll of white on the blade. Long blade or short blade. Sometimes I like the short blade better. Sometimes I like the long blade better. And you just saw it in there. I usually start in the distance and come forward. And these are one of those parts that I always find myself not as satisfied as I could be with my water lines. It's tough to get them perfect, I tell you what. Maybe that's the secret though. Perfect is not perfect. Careful. Careful you don't go wreck your whole landscape there. Maybe we'll put some little ripples across the river. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Oh no, it got out of focus. There we go. Let's give a little close look at these guys. See if we can finish them up in the next 8 minutes. Dun, dun. Or we'll save highlights for another video. How about that? Yeah, so I want to finish, grab some more of our dark land color, do a tree over here. And see, this land area is going to come down to like here. And then we're going to have one, grab some blue, that purple, back through the green, Maybe even a touch of brown to darken it up big time. We'll do a final big old tree. Right over here. And he's just a big blob, pretty much. Comes off the side there. I like that. I think that's beautiful. I want some real dark. Take the brown and just put it in there so you get some dark colors, little bush shapes by pushing up. And I'm gonna finish our little land area over here. Take some brown, get underneath of the, ooh, this might be tough. I'm underneath of the, hopefully it doesn't fall off the table. I'll have to move you. Let's try that. Yeah. Now we're gonna put our little dirt area. Maybe I'll make this one a bit thicker just for fun. I like these little dirt areas. They're nice. Nice little additions to a painting. I'm gonna take the pure white this time. And then I'm gonna clean the knife and then pull it back through so it kind of blends on the canvas. And that's gotten kind of dark, so I'll just touch it up once more. Ding. Wow. See, that's almost too white. If it gets that way once again, go back to your brown. Mix them together. There we go. Like that. Then we'll pull some liquid white and do our water lines. So that's kind of a yet to be highlighted painting. Try to straighten out these water lines here. Get them a little more up into the dirt there. Maybe get one last one. And if you don't like a water line, you can always come back with your clean brush and just kind of brush it away. Because see, that one to me was going up compared to where the other one was flat. I'm going to try to touch it up just once more. Yeah, there we go. We'll live with that. Sweet. So we'll call that good, ladies and gentlemen. Or maybe we'll see how fast I can grab some yellow and do some quick highlights. How about that? Come on, yellow. Boom. He's our friend. Now, we'll take our clean little tiny brush here. Pull through the yellow, and since we got blue in our trees, maybe we'll just touch the green over there. Kind of blend it together. So we got blue in our trees. Highlights are on the left side on this one. It should blend with the blue and turn into a nice green. Then take the middle tone off the back side. So yellow on the front, and then middle tone on the back side. If you want thick highlights, load the color thickly. I didn't do. Yeah, like that. And then barely kind of shape your highlights there. So it looks like that one side of the tree is highlighted. We'll do that over here. Oh yeah, it's the other side though, so you remember which side. Yeah, like that. Maybe some little highlights in this tree up here. And that'll change colors as it goes down. Wipe the brush out, get some more yellow. And subtly do these guys. Like that. Then we're going to bend it up as we do some bushy things here on the bottom. Nice. And we're going to let that yellow play down in the water, or the greens. Wipe the brush off. We're almost done here, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, touch these little guys. And you want these ones to be real subtle because they go way back into the distance. Here we go. If you got value, consider subscribing, smash the like button, leave a comment below. Be sure to go through my description box. I got all kinds of stuff in there. Places that we can learn to paint together. And if you want to own one of my paintings, I'll be listing some of these soon. I already have a few mini canvases listed on my website. Just press up with the yellow here to make some nice little bushies. Keep it dark in the corner there. And we've got ourselves a finished double mountain landscape mini paintings. Alright. I had a lot of fun with those, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you did. Give you a better look at them here real quick. And practice makes perfect. So, you know, give it more practice over time. But they're so much fun to do. Now, I'm going to have to take it up onto this canvas. And we'll do exactly what we did down here. Either this one or that one. Up onto the big canvas. But thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in the future with more beautiful paintings, tutorials to throw your way.